You don't need 50 fireballs or 10 frame links to know the PS5 is stacked with fighting games in 2025. Whether you're grinding rank, mashing with friends, or just want to see Goku throw hands with Luffy clones, this list has you covered. Here are the 11 best fighting games on PS4 and PS5 right now. Number 11. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This game isn't balanced, it isn't competitive, and honestly, that's the point. All-Star Battle R is JoJo in its rawest form. 50+ fighters from every bizarre timeline, dramatic intros, and combos so extra they could be TikTok dances. You've got time-stopping vampires, horse-riding snipers, and literal let's punch fate energy packed into every match. Mechanics-wise, it's a 2.5D fighter with tag assists, flashy supers, and combo routes that make zero sense unless you're an actual stand user. The rollback netcode helped, but online's still hit or miss. And let's be real, the FCG ain't playing this at top 8. But if you love JoJo's anime or manga, this is fan service done right. Wild, broken, and fabulous. Like a Dio quote in game form. Play it for fun, pose on your friends, and remember, you're already approaching me. Number 10. Fatal Fury City of Wolves. 25 years later, SNK finally did it. Fatal Fury City of Wolves is a full-blown resurrection of a fighting game dynasty, and it slaps harder than a power dunk to the jaw. Terry Bogard still got the cap, Rock Howard still got daddy issues, but the gameplay, brand new. You've got two control styles, Smart Style for newcomers and Legend Style for FGC purists. It's a genius move that makes the game more approachable without watering it down. The visuals are stylish, the animations are crispy, and that classic SNK flavor, it's alive and kicking. It's still early in its life, so tourney meta's developing, but make no mistake, this isn't just nostalgia bait. City of Wolves proves SNK still knows how to bring the heat in 2025.
Number 9. Under Night in Birth 2. If anime fighters had a hidden boss, it would be Under Night in Birth 2 Ciscellus. This isn't a button masher. This is a game for lab gremlins who count frames in their sleep. Ciscellus refines everything from the previous UNist entries, crisper visuals, rollback netcode, new characters, and the return of the GRD system, one of the sickest resource mechanics in any 2D fighter. It's like tug-of-war meets turn control. Win neutral, dominate the round. Every character feels unique, from whip-wielding zoners to sword-slinging pressure gods. And when two cracked players go head-to-head, it's like watching anime chess with combos. Not as flashy as Guilty Gear, not as famous as Tekken, but if you want pure mechanics with anime flair, this is your jam. Just don't expect mercy online. These players do not mash.
Quick break from the beatdowns. If you're feeling the picks, hit like and sub. We drop new fighting game vids every week. No patches required. 8. DNF Duel. DNF Duel shouldn't go this hard, but it does. Based on the Dungeon Fighter Online series, this fighter throws RPG mechanics into a 2D anime brawler, and somehow it just works. Every character feels like a cracked MMO class. Berserker, Grappler, Inquisitor, Swiftmaster. Yeah, the names are wild, and so are the combos. The MP bar system is genius. Burn through it for massive pressure or conserve it for clutch reversals. It adds a whole new layer of strategy that most fighters just don't touch. And visually, this thing is gorgeous. Arc System Works cooked up their usual 2.5D magic, and it's dripping in special effects, screen shake, and raw anime juice. The game launched rough with balance issues, but after patches and rollback improvements, it's finally in a good place. If you want something that looks like Gildear, plays like Granblue, but feels uniquely chaotic, DNF Duel deserves a spot in your rotation.
Number 7. Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising. Imagine a fighting game with AAA anime visuals, rollback netcode, and a literal RPG mode that goes full MMO light. That's Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising, a massive upgrade over the original that finally delivers on the franchise's potential. At first glance, it looks simple. Easy inputs, flashy supers, clean UI. But don't get it twisted, this game has layers. Spacing, neutral, cooldowns, dodge tech. It's basically anime Street Fighter with just enough sauce to make it feel unique. The roster's stacked with waifus, himbos, and edgy gods, and everyone's got EX skills, skybound arts, and match-ending supers that look like summon animations in a JRPG. And the new party-based Grand Brews Legends mode, it's like Fall Guys meets Smash Bros. Pure chaos and low-key addicting. Whether you're a competitive grinder or just here for the drip, Grand Blue Rising is one of 2025's most complete fighting packages.
Number 6. Dragon Ball FighterZ. Remember when this dropped and everyone lost their minds? Yeah, Dragon Ball FighterZ still hits just as hard in 2025. Arc System Works nailed the fantasy. 3v3 tag team chaos, anime-accurate visuals, and enough Kamehamehas to light up a continent. It's Goku versus Vegeta versus Cell versus Jiren versus Broly versus another Goku? Yeah, the roster is like 40% Goku, but we don't complain when it looks this good. What kept this one alive? 2 words: rollback netcode. After years of begging, the 2024 update finally brought smooth online play and the FGC came running back. Whether you're running TOD combos in training mode or just trying to land one dramatic finish in ranked, this game feels like the anime. It may not dominate EVO like it used to, but for anime fans and combo fiends, FighterZ is eternal. Bonus points for the GOAT announcer calling your L's in dramatic fashion.
Number 5. Mortal Kombat 1. It's wild that Mortal Kombat has rebooted itself more times than Goku's died, but MK1 might be the cleanest reset yet. NetherRealm took everything that worked in MK11, cranked up the cinematic insanity, and dropped the Kameo system, which lets you tag in classic characters mid-fight for combo extensions, assists, and brutal double-team finishers. And the fatalities, still savage, still over the top, still making your grandma ask why your screen's covered in spinal cords. But it's not just shock value. MK1 actually feels good to play. Tight movement, strategic zoning, and brutal pressure options make it more than just gore and memes. Story mode goes full multiverse, letting Liu Kang play God while the timelines implode in peak Mortal Kombat fashion. Add in polished visuals, rollback netcode, and strong competitive balance, and MK1 earns its spot in the top 5. Warning though, if you main Sub-Zero and spam slide, we're not friends. Number 4. Guilty Gear Strive. If Street Fighter is the foundation, Guilty Gear Strive is the wild metal concert that built a shrine on top. Arc System Works went full beast mode with Strive. God-tier visuals, buttery rollback netcode, and a soundtrack that slaps harder than Nagoriyuki's Bloodblade. Every frame is anime magic. Every hit sparks like fireworks, and every round feels like it's being narrated by a heavy metal album cover. What sets it apart? That risk system that rewards aggression, wall breaks that shift the tempo, and characters that play like nothing else. Want a zone? Pick Happy Chaos. Want to grab souls? Go Potemkin. Want to delete people in 2 touches? Hello Nagoriyuki. Whether you're a sweaty lab monster or a casual who just wants to hear heaven or hell, let's rock, this is peak anime fighter energy. And yes, smell of a game still goes way too hard.
Number 3. Tekken VIII. Tekken 8 didn't just improve on Tekken 7, it powered up like a Mishima with family trauma. This game is fast, flashy, and feral in all the right ways. The new heat system rewards aggression, turning neutral into high-stakes pressure wars and making every round feel like a final boss fight. Movement is snappier, combos hit harder, and wall splats? They're cinematic masterpieces. But this isn't just about big damage. Tekken 8 still has that signature depth, frame traps, backdashes, perfect electric wind god fists. You can play it clean or get dirty with heat smashes and stage destruction. And the roster? Legacy mains like Jin, Kazuya, and King return with style, while new characters like Reina bring fresh sauce to the mix. Add in next-gen visuals, solid netcode, and a campaign mode that doesn't suck, and you've got one of the most complete fighters of 2025. It's brutal, it's beautiful, and it hits like a counter-hit launcher. Number 2. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Forget Kamehamehas, we're talking full-scale planet-destroying brawls. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is the Budokai Tenkaichi revival we've begged for, and it goes plus ultra. Massive 3D arenas, destructible environments, and a leaked roster pushing 160+ characters. If it existed in Dragon Ball canon or filler, it's probably here. This isn't an arena fighter like Xenoverse or FighterZ, it's pure brawly-level chaos. You dash across continents,
clash beams in the sky and throw hands like it's 2007 again. And the visuals? Unreal Engine 5. This game looks better than most DBZ episodes. Whether you're rocking Super Saiyan Blue or OG Piccolo with weighted gear, this game feels like playing the anime. If you grew up with Tenkaichi 3, you already know. Sparking Zero isn't just fan service, it's a full send into next-gen DBZ combat. Number 1. Street Fighter VI. Let's be real, Street Fighter VI isn't just a great fighting game, it's the fighting game. Capcom pulled off a miracle, a bold new art style, a banging hip-hop aesthetic, and gameplay that balances sweaty footsies with stylish sauce. 3 control schemes let everyone eat. Classic for purists, modern for newcomers, and dynamic if you just want to mash with flair. The drive system is genius. It gives you tools for pressure, defense, reversals, all tied to a single resource that forces smart decision-making every round. World Tour mode gives solo players something fun and weird, while Battle Hub brings the arcade spirit online. Add rollback netcode, constant updates, and one of the most active player bases in the world, and you've got a complete package. Whether you're climbing rank or just throwing fireballs in the hoodie, SF6 is the crown jewel of PS5 fighting games in 2025. And yes, let me know, still slaps. So, are you all about crispy footsies, anime combos, or just dunking your friends with style? No matter your main, the PS5 lineup in 2025 is straight up stacked. Whether you throw Hadoukens, land hell sweeps, or just spam super dash, you've got no excuse not to hit the lab. Now tell me, which fighter are you maining this year? Did I miss a hidden gem? Drop it in the comments.